Now, I don't mean to alarm anybody, but you're looking at a rebel.
I don't want to get mixed up with a guy like me. I'm a loner, Daddy. A rebel.
I just got permabanned on 3 different accounts on the MBTI subreddit. Let me explain. I go by the name Conscious Patterns on the MBTI subreddit, and I talk to a lot of people, offer a lot of advice, give links to things, talk about different kinds of typing systems, and overall, I enjoy it very much. Honestly, I've probably spent way too much time there talking to people about personality type, about consciousness, and Carl Jung, and different typing systems. So I've been using it for years, and that's actually why I created this YouTube channel, because there was often so many times where it was the same exact question about things, and I would type, these big long, walls of text trying to explain things. So I thought, what I want to do is I have a lot of things that I want to say, a lot of help I think that I can provide, and so I'm going to go and create a YouTube channel and just put my answers there, and that way I can point people to where I spent a lot of time explaining those things. This channel was for 2 things. It was to give people a place to go where I could explain those things a little bit more in depth and help as much as I could, and it was also a way for me to work on expressing myself. That's something SE inferior and something that I'm not very good at. So that's what Conscious Patterns, why it was created, was to help people. And so whenever people would ask those common questions, I would answer the question, but I'd also provide a link that would point them to the video, which would go a little bit more in depth. One of those was how to verify your type. And you can see that a lot of people would leave comments and say, hey, I found you from Reddit, and thanks a lot. Or I would always put on there, if you have any questions from the videos on Reddit, to go ahead and ask the question there. They don't have to go to my YouTube channel. And I always put the answer to the question in the response, so they didn't have to go watch the video. The answer was there, but if they want more context, go watch it. So that's what I've been doing for years, and really enjoyed that subreddit. So it was really a bummer when I heard about we got some new mods, and that's fine, that's great. I think they needed that, and the mods came in and said, hey, we're going to clean this all up. No more posting memes. No more, type me posts asking for typing advice. They were going to do a mega thread, and I get the reason why they wanted to do that. And so it did clean it up quite a bit, and things seemed to be looking pretty good. And somebody asked a question, and I did one of my regular things where I explained stuff and provided a link if they wanted to go watch a YouTube video where I explained it more in depth. And I got a temporary ban. In the message, it says that you can respond to them and ask questions, if you feel like it was maybe not fair, if you want to kind of debate it a little bit. So I did respond back, and I said, could you explain why I got a ban? And they said, well, you can't do self-promotions. And I said, well, I feel like if you look at my response, I answered the question, and I provided a link which would go to more of an in-depth video. I said, I've also seen other people posting links. And I said, I'm not sure if I understand what links are okay and what links aren't. And they didn't really answer. So I got on another account, and I went on to the subreddit, and I said, can somebody explain what the rules are for links now that we're kind of doing these updates to the rules? I said, it's very confusing. It seems like you can post links as long as you're not the creator of it, and I'm not sure that I understand that. So, let's say somebody says that they ask a question, and somebody says, hey, I have a great link where you can go find that answer, and it's really in depth for you. But let's say the creator of that link is the one who posts it, well, they're banned. So we're kind of confusing the issue on whether or not that link was helpful or not. But if you're the creator of the link, then you can't do it. And that would be fine, but that's not what they responded with. Actually, they didn't respond. And so I posted that question. Nobody answered it. So on another account, I actually asked that question in something else and said, I'm not sure I understand. And a mod actually did jump in and said, well, the thing is that it's on a case-by-case basis, and it's up to that mod to decide if you somehow went over the line or something. And I said, well, I feel like that's really confusing because the rule should be kind of standardized. It's okay if that's the rule, but you need to make it standardized, and I don't think it should be up to one mod whether or not you get a ban. I think that if you're going to ban somebody, that they should have to pass it off to another mod to make sure that, it's on the up and up. Like, it's nothing personal. I mean, what if a mod just like, what, I don't like that person, I'm just going to ban them. You have no recourse to debate it and say, hey, I don't think that was really fair. I see this person doing it, so why exactly is this an issue but that one's okay? And I don't like that every mod can have their own rule set. That's not the point of what a mod's supposed to do. They're supposed to enforce the rules, and the rules should be standardized and very clear. So that was the answer I got. And so later on I saw people posting links, and I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe they kind of discussed what I had said and it's okay now. So I went and somebody asked a question, and so I did what I normally do. I gave them the answer in the text, and I said, and here's a link if you want to watch this. And I provide links to other channels as well. It's not just my own channel. So I got a permanent ban. And so I went in there and said, I guess I'm a little confused. I thought I saw other people posting links. And I said, I think this is kind of a little extreme. If you look at my history, I've been part of the subreddit for many years, offered hours, weeks, years of my time talking to people and trying to help people understand cognitive function theory. And I said, if that's a rule, then that's fine. But I guess it wasn't very clear to me, and it seemed like it was okay again. So if you guys could kind of talk it through and maybe consider reinstating me or doing whatever they need to do. And instead they stopped me from being able to reply to the moderators at all. I'm like, wow, that's kind of, so I can't even talk to anybody. So then on my other channel or my other account, there was somebody saying, hey, can somebody send me links for, typing stuff? And so on my other account, I said, hey, be careful. I got a permanent ban for posting links. It seems like it's against the rules. So then within seconds, literally about 30 seconds, that account got permanently banned as well. And then that other account that I had where I'd posted about a week before saying, can Mogic kind of explain the rules? They went back to that one that was posted from 7 days ago and permanently banned that one as well. And on all of them, they made it where I can no longer talk to a moderator. I can't respond. I can't, because I did ask whenever I said, hey, be careful. I think posting links is against the rules. And that one got banned. I asked, what rule did I break? And then I got muted and then I got completely shut out where I can't talk to any mod. I can't ask what rule I broke. I can't get a response. So all three of my accounts were permanently banned. And one of them, they actually went back a week prior to ban that one from something that I'd asked a week ago that had no responses. So I don't know if it's personal. I don't know if there's somebody there that just doesn't like me. I'm not sure why, since all I do is talk about cognitive theory. But the reason that I'm making this video isn't really to complain about that. It's to let people know, because you see in some of my videos, I'm responding to Reddit Q&As. And I'll talk about it in my videos and say this question comes from this person. And then I'm going back and posting that video for that person and for other people to see what those Q&As were. So this video is not it's not some kind of call to action or to get people angry or to get people to say they'll never go to that subreddit again. I think it's a great subreddit and has, great conversations, and I loved being part of them. But I'm no longer allowed to post there on 3 different accounts. And one of them was for warning other people about posting links. So I'm warning other people about what the rules are, telling them, hey, be careful, I think these are the rules now. And that got permanently banned. So posting links is against the rules. Telling people about the rules is against the rules. And asking what the rules are is against the rules. So I'm not really sure what the rules are. It's just basically don't talk about anything, and I don't really know, honestly. I don't know. So the thing is I'm not going to be there anymore. I do have a few videos in the queue that answer Reddit posts, but I won't be able to post the links back into the Reddit to answer them. So for people who are new, who just found me, make sure you like and subscribe. As of right now, this is kind of the only place to find my content, and I can't really post it anywhere else. So, give a like, a subscribe if you care to. And as far as getting permanently banned off something that I've been part of for years, it's a bummer. It is. But, I'm just kind of taking this that the universe is saying, I need you to go concentrate on other things. You have some big projects you're working on. Put your focus there, and that'll be the place where you can give the most help to the most people. And so that's what I'm going to do. And thank you all for being here, and I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you around.